Ladies and gentlemen, now that you have the fish, and now that you have the fish pond, and now that you have the food for the fish, it's now time to put the actual fish in the fish pond. So you can find the fish, you can find the fish eggs, fish eggs for breeding at your local pet store or an aquatic farm, or you can actually buy them online if you don't happen to have them in your country. There are so many online suppliers that can package the fish eggs and put them in specialized containers and ship them to wherever you are, so that you can throw them into your pond, and once they hatch, they can then give you the fish that you need and let them breed and multiply, so that in future you are not going to struggle with the supply. But if you cannot afford to buy suppliers or online suppliers, that's not a problem. You may then consider going to the nearest dam or the river and fish there. When you catch them there, then you can preserve them alive in fresh water and then bring them to your pond. It will get full one day, just one fish at a time. There are also specialized hatcheries that sell fish eggs for breeding purposes. If you do have the money, make sure you research the type of fish that you want to breed and find a reputable source for obtaining healthy fish or fish eggs. You can also find fish or fish eggs for breeding at your local pet store or online suppliers, but make sure to research the type of fish you want to breed and find a reputable source for obtaining healthy fish or fish eggs, because there are some fish that are poisonous. If you bring them, then they can poison your yield, and the fish that you're going to sell might end up harming people. They might because most of the fish that we know, they practice what we call asexual reproduction. So when the healthy fish lay their eggs, the male reproductive organs are the ones that are going to fertilize all the eggs just at random. So you don't want a situation whereby a poisonous fish then fertilizes the eggs of your healthy fish, because what is going to come out of there could be a poisonous a bunch of fish that are going to poison your customers. So avoid some fish that lay a few eggs at a time and others that take years to grow. Research and see which are fish do mature faster, which ones grow to become bigger or have the features rather that your local suppliers need. Especially if there are many restaurants locally, they will need fish that do not have bones, like your hake, like your snook. So if you know that most of the suppliers that are going to buy your fish will need hake and snook, then you just have to start looking for hake and snook type of fish. There are some fish that are also called cannibals. I don't know if you have heard the word cannibals, but these are fish that survive on eating other fish. So if you bring one of them, you'll be surprised when you see your fish not multiplying, all because your fish are busy consuming one another. So you just have to make sure that the fish that you're going to bring here, they survive on vegetables and other fish feed that you are going to be giving them, and they do not eat other fish. So basically those are the types of considerations that you can make when you are selecting a breed. So in the picture, what we see is a small fish that have just hatched, and these are the eggs of the fish. They usually look like this. So if you get them, this is how you are going to identify them. So it is the supplier which is going to tell you how to incubate them in order for them to hatch, but usually it does happen on its own underwater. They don't need to be put in an incubator in order to hatch, but if you can just put them inside the water and give them the unique natural conditions under which they were supposed to be living in the ocean or in the river, they are also going to hatch in due time and give you the fish that you need. Now once you have the fish, the next stages are going to be easy to follow. All the best.